where they sell pretty much everything, whether it's broken sticks, game use stuff, gloves, skates, the nameplates off the locker rooms. Like, I mean, you could go and just buy stuff, and she would just come back with like piles of Vegas Golden Knights stuff, which is cool. Like I said, I'm not as cool with that, but I know most teams probably do something similar, especially if you're doing renovations and I mean, I don't know, how often they change the nameplates in the locker room, maybe every year. Obviously, they get new people in and out there. It's probably something that's people look forward to. If you're a season ticket holder, that's probably a cool day of the year when you get to go down to the I don't know if it's a charity they do it for, or if it's just goes into the pockets of the teams, but whatever it may be. It's a good chance to grab some game used, even if it's practice used. I mean, any kind of used material, whether it's gloves, pants, I mean, I don't know if they sell socks, but whatever they sell, it's a good chance to grab stuff, especially if you're a diehard season ticket holder of certain teams. So, especially with a newer team like Vegas, still trying to build their fan base, it's probably good for them to embrace stuff like that because they don't have a long, history filled fan base of multi-generations. So it's good for them to do stuff like that. I expect most expansion teams out of that. I'm sure Big Al could tell us going out to the Utah games. I guess he either has season tickets last year. I think he had partials last year, and he usually gets pretty good seats wherever his season tickets are. And he sent some pictures, posted some good shots from the games. I'm sure he's been to some of the fan events, involving players. I know he's gotten stuff signed. I know he just picked up with the new crest, the Mammoth crest, which I love. I don't know if I love it better than the Minnesota Wild crest. I think that's one of the most beautiful Easter egg filled crests ever made. I mean, everything about it I mean, it's a stellar accomplishment. Whoever designed the Wild crest, when you look at it up close and you see everything from the clouds to the North Star to the river to, I mean, everything that just designed the trees, that everything about that crest is just beautiful. Like they don't make crests like that. When you look at some of the crests, like you look at football, you have Dallas Star. I'm like, then you look at the crest of the Minnesota Wild, and you're like, this thing is just an artwork. And the Utah's logo is similar. A lot of Easter eggs in that. From it's the outline of the state. I mean, everything about the Mammoth crest is picturesque. So, I mean, I don't know if the same design team did it or somebody that appreciated what they did in Minnesota and wanted to do something similar. But when you look at the Mammoth crest, it's real nice. So, I mean, it's obviously the mountain range as part of it. I mean, just the dual imagery that works on a lot of it. It looks great. So I'm glad they moved on from the UHC because the crest of the Mammoth is a nice one. At some point in time, like I said, we have a UHC jersey in there right now. That's Clayton Keller. I don't have I'm sure they're signed. Mammoth crest will start showing up soon, but still grabbing the UHC stuff because it's great. Like I said, that's a year in their franchise history, the first year of it. And he's the captain, so it's good to have the Keller in the box so you guys can chase that. I think Big Al actually has that spot tonight, does he? I think he does. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's interesting to see, especially with the reload, who the targets are. I mean, obviously, I know from Sunday's eBay, where some of the targets are, what some of the spot prices should be right out of the box. But there's some great jerseys in there. Like I said, good luck to all you guys. That Joe Thornton, that should be part of my PC, and I had the numbers game. That's available to you guys. The Austin Matthews is in there because I hit the one at Big Al's, East Coast Austin. That's the only way that ended up in these boxes. I didn't want to give that up. That's been in my PC since I hit that many moons ago somewhere else. Like I said, I mean, the Savard just came back to me from JSA. It's an absolute beautiful with inscriptions. So it's a beautiful Hawks jersey. I know people have been requesting that. That's an absolute beautiful jersey. So this is going to be fun. Like I said, the old stuff, I'd love to see that keep hitting. The new stuff, I don't begrudge anybody for hitting any of these jerseys. They're there for you guys to hit. I'm not, no matter whether it's a huge big money jersey or, one of the lower tier ones, every jersey that hits improves the odds for everybody else the next break. So I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out. So good luck. I think we have 11 or 12 different people in tonight with spots, which is pretty good. Only 31 boxes. So it's it's pretty well spread out. I don't know if maybe there's got more than like 3 or 4 might be the most. A lot of people have 2. There's a couple one spotters, but good luck to all you guys. Cannot wait to see who comes out. So good luck, guys. Let's get going. We get back to our hockey. The Bolts won, like I said. I think it's got to be over. Let me see let me look at the scores before I throw up my randoms. Islanders Stars 1-1 of the 2. Tough game. Flames are down 1-0 on the Hawks, but it's not Bedard. Let me see who else we got tonight. Detroit won. Bolts won 5-1. So we got lots of good games on tonight. We got late games. Yeah, we got Utah. Utah's a late game against the Sharks. Get to watching your Celebrini Will Smith amazing show. I mean, they've been limited a couple of the last couple games, so they haven't put up big numbers recently. Teams are starting to figure out how to play those kids, but should be good. Should be good. Utah's a great team. Obviously they've been trying to get some wins, but they're still got 10 wins on the year. San Jose's got 8, I think, 8 or 9. 8 wins, 8-3. Who would have thought that for a team that's finished dead last or in the bottom 3 in like the last half a decade? I mean, it's pretty impressive to see that team kind of right themselves. Their goalies are playing well, Ned and Askarov, and they're getting pretty good solid defensive play, even though they've won some crazy shootout games and lost them as well. But that'll be fun. So 10 o'clock tonight just started. We'll get to that. Utah lost. Like Utah, they've been in some shootouts. Like I said the other day, Tampa gave up like 5 unanswered in the third period and got blitzed. I mean, playing these back-to-backs, I told you the way the schedule falls, since they got to cramp more games in right now, November and December, because we got the break in February for the Olympics. So you're going to see some weird second games and back-to-backs where teams are playing guys that should be in the NHL. And you're going to see a lot more backup goalies, especially if teams are smart. I don't expect to see many goalies play, 65, 70 games this year, if any. So we'll see. Dustin Wolf is well on his way. So he's about the one goalie that you almost expect to see every game. I told you I had to look up who their backup was because I had no idea. And but so most of these teams are playing, 2 goalies. Obviously not the Flames, not the Rangers. Shesterkin's pretty much, but Quick played the other night, so that shows you they're no dummies either. I mean, obviously especially on back-to-backs, especially this early in the season, you don't want to, get your goalie into the meat grinder, and you want to have some legs left on them as the playoffs come around. People are going to enjoy the break for the Olympics, but some people are going to have to play it. So we'll see what goes on. But good luck to everybody tonight. Let's see. Been doing well the last couple of days. I've been picking up stuff. I think I picked up 2 or 3 jerseys just in the last 24 hours. So I'm well over a dozen for the reload. I should have at least a full reload within a week or so. So we'll know exactly who's going to be in it. It's a fun batch. I got a couple that I need to send out to JSA, which may not make it into this reload, but they should definitely be back to me by the January reload. But December reload should be at least a dozen as of right now. Oh, Bedard did score. Okay. I know we didn't have the first one, so I wasn't sure. Like I said, it's nice to see him continue to put up numbers. You got to root for your young superstars. Put up numbers. So that's why it's fun. I'm a huge Will Smith guy. I can't wait to see him play tonight with Celebrini because he's been pretty unstoppable. So that should be fun though. But let's see. Sword. My list, like I said, 11 or 12 different owners tonight. Good luck to all you guys. Every spot is claimed. Let's see what we got. Our runs, what we got left. Let me see. I said no runs. Only the most recent reload with 9 is over 6. We got 6, 5, 3, 5, 2, and 1. The other reload. So let's get going. Where's my dice roller? There it is. Where's my random? There it is. Okay. Good luck. There we go. Okay. There we go. 5 or more, of course, is where we're going to come up with our box. 5 or more is our dice roll. Jersey boxes here in order. 81 from May to June, late June, 23 and 32. So those have been still sitting there. We haven't hit one of them in a while. Then we have the 5 boxes from July The 3 from August, we've hit that run last. Then the 5 from September, 6 from October, and now 9 in the November reload. 9 boxes that runs 3 through 12. We hit 7, so that is gone. So 3 through 12, no skips there. 7 is gone. Good luck, everybody. 1 box tonight. Let's do it. Let's see what we got. Every spot. Let's see what we got. 5 or more on a dice roll. We got 11 times. I think we've been like the 5, 6, that area. We had 9, I think, the other day. 11 times. 11 times the list. Good luck, everybody. It'll be definitely shuffled up by the time we come for our box. 1. There it is. 31 boxes. 2, 3, 4. And I'll make sure you guys, like you said, if you didn't watch the second video, which we did, I forgot to do the giveaway on Sunday, and it was Shirlene Mike A. Finally hit a jersey. It was the giveaway, the Jimmy VC Rangers jersey. If you guys want to check that video, it was separate from the regular video. 9, 10, and the box we're going to open tonight. Good luck, everybody. It's going to be box number 65. Wow, I think that's the same run we had last time. 65 it is. 11 times. Box 65. That run has been a magnet. 65. I think that might be the same run. Not positive. It's right about the cusp of that. So there it is. 31 items. 11 times. 65 is our box. There we go. There we go. Good luck, everybody. The rat is reborn. I'll tell you that. I told you I was never a Marchand guy. I respected him. He's definitely he's one of those guys you hate when he's not on your team, but you love what he does with you. I mean, he's got great hands. He takes a beating down low. He's got snarl. He's just a great all-around player. I just never liked him because he was a long-time Bruin, and he was winning with them, and he's been reborn in Florida. Florida needs him, obviously, without Barkov and Mouthpiece for most of the rest of the year further into next season. They're going to need somebody to step up. I mean, Reinhardt, 3 assists last night. Seth Jones came alive, hadn't scored all year, has a couple of the last game. They need guys like Marchand to put up numbers. Like I said, they're young guys are coming along, Lundell, but they're getting contributions across the board. But it's important for guys like that to continue to put up numbers. He's definitely reborn in Florida, enjoying his life. So it's like it'd be interesting to see. Like I said, they're looking to win again. I wouldn't be surprised, but we'll see. It's gonna be tough to do without Barkov and Mouthpiece. But Bob is still Bob, and that team is stacked full of savvy playoff veterans and cup winners now. So we'll see. Obviously, their defense, Seth Jones is legit, solid all-around defenseman. They have Ekblad still. They got a good team for Hagee. Obviously he was a Bolt for a short while. So it's, they're a good team down there. So there's like I said, I'm not sure if they're definitely the best team in the East. Teams have been playing good in the East. Boston's been on fire, even though they lost, I think, yesterday or today. But like I said, they'll be there when the playoffs come around, as long as they stay healthy. So there we go. 65 is our box tonight. Let me just get that off the list. 65. Okay, 65. Let me back that number out. I don't want to forget what you guys down here. I got so much to do. I got to put these boxes in, or the new jerseys just came in. Just got done taking pictures and get ready to always something to do to get us ready for the next reload, even though it's not, we're a couple weeks away still. So box 65. Of course, that's the one with our logo on it. There we go. Very good. Okay. Good luck, everybody. I'll back my dice up. Woo. Box 65. Get my dice out of the way so I can kind of see my screen. Where's my list? Let's see my owners. Okay. Box 65. Like I said, 30 boxes on Thursday. Get ready for that. Same spot prices as tonight's. Box 65 is going to show us. Speak of the devil. Are you kidding me? You talk about him, and there he comes. Seth Jones. Popeye Jones' son, NBA superstar, now Stanley Cup champion on the Reeboks. I love those Reeboks. Old school Fanatics. That's from when he was playing, obviously, with Nashville. Very, very nice. Seth Jones, Reebok. Look at those keys, the ivories. Seth Jones. Beautiful, beautiful. There it is. Talk about being hot. Dale C. The Preds. Love it. Not a pro, obviously, just the rep, but very, very nice. I love the Reeboks. I love the crests. I love the keys. Such a great job they do in Nashville. Diehard fan base. Obviously, Seth Jones was there if they're coming over from Chicago, and then obviously moved on to win the cup with the Panthers. Seth Jones, congratulations. Have yourself a week, Dale C's on fire. Man, I love enjoy seeing some of you guys with heaters, man. Congratulations. Very, very nice. Yeah, like I said, very, very nice. Man, when you guys go on hot streaks, man, sometimes it's impossible to get out of your way, man. Dale C starting to hit, doesn't hit forever. Now he's on fire. Congratulations to you. Obviously, you hit that. You hit the beautiful camo McD. Obviously, after hitting Colton, after having been a long time targets, and now you're just starting to sweep up stuff. Looks like you're like Big Al at this point in time. You're a runaway freight train. Congratulations, Dale C. Very, very nice. Sorry, of course, for everybody that didn't hit, but your odds are now 1 in 30, which is you're not going to find much better odds other than here. So Wildboard Breaks, the home of the great odds. 30 boxes, all stated checklist, all beautiful jerseys. Obviously, you pass my inspection before they get boxed up. Everything I vouch for. Love this stuff. Thank you much, everybody, for continuing to support me. I'll keep breaking. You guys keep coming back. And we're ready for Thursday, 30 boxes. Lots of monsters still to hit. Seth Jones, Stanley Cup champion, top 5 pick. Long-time contract now in Florida. He'll be there as they continue to try to win cups down in Florida. He's found a home. And obviously, Marchand, there it is. There's his boy. He had 2 goals last game. Watched my boy Reinhardt set him up for 2. So congratulations to that. Beautiful, beautiful jersey. I said I always love the National Reeboks. Like I said, there was a Philip Forsberg in here not too long ago. Obviously, that was right out of my PC. Big fan. I don't think I've ever had their goalie. I don't think I've ever had him. Soros. I think, like I said, we've done 550 boxes now. We've done 570 something jerseys just out of my boxes. I don't think I ever had a UC Soros. I've had some pretty good national jerseys over the year, but like I said, that's one you don't see a lot of them. I'm not sure if it's because he doesn't sign as much, but I would love to have seen UC Soros. I don't know if he's a Hall of Fame caliber player, but he's definitely a Hall of very good. UC Soros has had a great year down in Nashville. Obviously, they drafted Askarov and traded him out to San Jose. They felt he wasn't their future. But, so that'd be cool. I'm always looking for Preds. It's good to have the yellow jerseys in there. I don't think I have any more yellow jerseys left, right? Seth Jones is gone. I'll see if I have any yellow jerseys on the way. But I don't know if I do. No, I got that Zuccarello Sprite can, a Minnesota Wild jersey, but nothing yellow. That's got some yellow in it. But there you go. Congratulations, Dale. Have yourself a week. Congratulations. Stay hot, man. That's what you got to do. Very, very nice. Seth Jones, number 3, Nashville Preds. Thank you, everybody. I look forward to seeing you guys back here on Thursday night. Same bat time, same bat channel. Get us ready. I'll have to get everything packed up. I'll be sending stuff out, obviously, this weekend after we hit on Thursday. But thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the games tonight. Let's get to the 10 o'clock games. Check it out. Utah, San Jose. Oh, Utah, San Jose. San Jose's already scored. What's going on in that game? Where is that? Let me see. We got It's my boy Will Smith. It's Macklin Celebrini from Will Smith and Philip Kurashev. Unsolvable, those monsters. Enjoy. That's our next decade of hockey down in San Jose. So enjoy the late games tonight. I will see you guys back here on Thursday. Congratulations again, Dale. Talk to you guys later. Waffleboard Breaks is out.